significant part of the city budget is the current defined benefit pension plan of the police. Do you believe the city should renegotiate to change to a defined contribution plan as was done with the city's general employees? Christy.
Thank you. That's a good question, and I've been talking about it for 6 years. I talked about it to the then chief of police, wasn't getting anywhere. The pension had to stay as it was, and no changes made to it. There's ways of doing it. There's a lot of different plans that can be put on the table. We are not unique. This is throughout the country. The municipalities, some of them are going bankrupt under these pension plans. General Motors, all the different companies. This has got to take place. We had great success with the Teamsters. We now have a defined contribution plan that's going to save the taxpayers of this city $100 million over a 30-year period. It's a fair plan, and it's the way it should be. The present employees in the police and fire will keep their plans. It would be for the new employees coming in, and I have no problem with giving them a higher increment of starting salary so that it will allow them to come in at a good, interesting salary for them, and we'll have better recruitment instead of having all these vacancies that turn into a cash cow for current employees working overtime. We can't maintain it. We've got to have reform. Thank you.
Thank you. I like your history lessons as we go along here, too. It's kind of interesting. It is fun. We did have a visioning process back then many years ago. The city lit size by 1994. But speaking directly to the pension, I agree. Everybody realizes there needs to be some kind of pension reform. The pension reform needs to be two priorities, obviously, saving the city money and saving the citizens' taxpayers' money. But it also has to maintain our competitive edge in hiring the best and brightest in our public safety departments. By the way, it's just not police, it's police and fire pensions, the same thing. So we're talking about both of those departments and the need to maintain those services. We have 30-some vacancies right now, and to go out alone without a fair and equitable one, contract and change in the pension, I think will hurt us in the long run. We have to maintain that competitive edge. But we do need to change it. And what I bring to the table is the trust and the integrity from the unions that have endorsed me to be fair about how we go about that pension change in the future. I can get that done with the help of the unions negotiating table, but it has to be equal. And by the way, as Commissioner Teal said, I didn't negotiate these pension things. I negotiated at the will of the commission going back and forth. So anything that was approved by the commission, not by the police chief. I wish I had that authority. I would have had some more fun doing different things like that, but I did not have that ability. Thank you.